Page 18, temporary financing. Now remember, short-term is reported. Temporary is not. So what's the difference, you might say? If you read through D on page 18, you'll see here, we're talking about bridge loans, where we're financing the gap between the purchase of the new and the sell of the old. We're doing construction, initial construction, notice. And let me pause there. If a house is already built, you're not constructing anymore, you're improving it. So construction always means the initial, the first time. From then on, it's improvement. Or we've got construction loan renewals, you'll see. Let's just stop there. We've got two phases. You'll notice on the screen, there's two jigsaw puzzles that are fitting together. We plan to do this temporary phase followed by this permanent phase. Term does not matter. You might write that down. Term does not matter. Don't tell me, well, if it's less than 2 years, then it's temporary. No. It has to be two phases. There has to be a construction phase followed by perm, or at least the intention, or a bridge loan followed by perm, or at least the intention. Now, this is an application regulation. Sometimes what we intended does not happen. Also, when it comes to construction, it doesn't have to be both phases at your institution. You might be doing the construction and a different bank is doing the permanent financing. You don't report because it's going somewhere else for the permanent that does get reported. They don't want double reporting. That skews the results. Bridge loans. So we can get into all sorts of derivatives of this, but the idea is that I need this financing to cover the purchase until my house that I currently live in sells. When it does, then we're going to pay down this new loan or pay off, but there's a bridge loan. Bridge financing to gap that time until my current dwelling sells. There's two phases to that. There's the short term, and I'm going to use that on purpose. Well, I'm going to try. There's the temporary phase, and then the house sells, and there's the permanent phase. We don't want double reporting. So again, that's the intention. We're really taking one application and doing two things, this temporary phase and then a permanent phase. Now, you might say, well, we take another application. That's another updated. The initial request said, this is what we want to do. We want to buy a house or we want to build a house. And you say, we're going to break it into two phases. Don't double report is what this is getting at. Now, I hope that's clear.